First day of summer school at Acorn Center, Bangkok. The sun shone brightly over the Acorn Center in Bangkok. It was the first day of summer school, and the air smelled of sweet jasmine. Tim stood by the colorful front gate with a wide, toothy grin. He saw Tina standing nearby, clutching her backpack straps so tightly her knuckles were white. "Don't be nervous, Tina," Tim cheered, waving his arms. "It's going to be a grand adventure." Just then, Tabitha and Delilah marched up the path with purposeful strides. They were perfectly prepared for the day ahead. Tabitha held a long, tidy checklist, while Delilah adjusted a sun hat that matched her dress. "We have our notebooks, our sharpened pencils, and our healthy snacks," Tabitha said, ticking a box on her paper. Delilah nodded firmly, her backpack neatly buckled. Around the corner came Boss. He was walking very slowly, hiding half of his face behind a large, tropical potted plant. He peeked out at the school with wide, shy eyes. Tim ran over to meet him, skipping across the grass. "Hey, Boss, you made it!" Tim shouted happily. "The first day is the best day because everything is brand new." Tina looked up at the big, whimsical building of the Acorn Center. It had round windows and a roof that looked like the top of a nut. "Is it very big inside?" she whispered softly. Tim did a little silly dance to make her laugh. "It's big enough for all the games, stories, and friends we are going to find, Tina. Just you wait." Tabitha noticed Boss, looking a bit overwhelmed by the noise of the morning. She walked over and reached into her pocket. "I have an extra gold star sticker," she offered, holding it out. "It's for bravery." Boss looked at the shiny star and then at Tabitha. He reached out and took it, standing a little taller as he stuck it onto his shirt. Delilah sat down on a bench and opened her bag to show Tina a box of brand new crayons. "I have the neon sunset set," Delilah whispered. "The colors are so bright they almost glow. We can share them during art class if you like." Tina's eyes sparkled as she looked at the rows of vibrant wax sticks. "I'd like that very much," Tina replied. The school bell rang with a musical chime. It was time to go inside. Tim led the way through the heavy oak doors. The hallways were decorated with streamers and paintings of forest animals. Boss followed right behind Tim, feeling much better with his gold star leading the way. "I think I smell cookies," Boss whispered excitedly. "Our classroom should be right near the giant mural of the great oak," Tabitha noted, consulting a small hand-drawn map she had prepared. She reached out and held Tina's hand so they wouldn't get separated in the hallway. "It's just around this corner, Tina. We're almost there." They reached the door of room 101. A sign on the door featured a friendly squirrel holding a book. Delilah checked the name on the door one last time. "This is definitely the place," she announced with a confident nod. Boss took a deep breath and adjusted his glasses. "I'm ready to go in now," he said, his shyness fading away. Tim looked at his group of friends. "We are the Acorn crew," he declared. Delilah laughed and gave a thumbs up. Together, they stepped into the classroom, ready to start their summer adventure in the heart of Bangkok. They knew that no matter what happened, they would have a great day because they were together.